The Eagles have covered 2 games in a row, and the Carolina Panthers are 5-0 straight up and 4-1 against the spread. And we will talk to another winner from the handicapping world, Jeff Cadillac from jeffcadillac.com, to get his take on possible betting value for this game. Right now, Carolina is a home favorite of 3 or 3.5. Totals 46.5. Jeff Cadillac from jeffcadillac.com. Thanks for being back with us. Philly, finally getting it together. They're still not really going over, though. They're 1-5 over/under, but they're certainly playing well. When they block for Sam Bradford, their offense definitely works. Carolina, though, can't argue with them. They were down against Seattle. Cam Newton led the comeback, and just an impressive team overall. Second off the bye. Jeff Cadillac, what do you like here?
Peter, I'm not impressed by Philadelphia whatsoever. On Monday Night Football, they played a Giant defense with the 30th ranked pass defense in the NFL. Sam Bradford still had 3 turnovers in the game. He had 3 interceptions, and the Giants could not take advantage of it. In fact, I said at the beginning of the year that the Giants secondary was probably the worst in the NFL. Their injury, there's a bunch of safeties back there nobody even heard of. I'm not impressed by what Philadelphia did. Last night in the Philly game, the Giants even used a running back as a pass rusher against Bradford. That's how decimated that team is. Beating the Giants, I'm not impressed. Philadelphia's already lost some big games. They've lost to Arizona. Philadelphia has lost some games. Not Arizona, but they've lost some games already this year that they should have definitely won. They lost big time in Atlanta the first game of the season, and everybody saw already some deficiencies there. Sam Bradford is not the kind of quarterback that I would actually take to the bank. And also you got to understand something with Philadelphia. Their offense runs at such a high pace that if they do a 3 and out and the other team is already bringing their offense on, the defense doesn't even get a chance to rest. That's a big problem with Philadelphia. Last night, that big win against the Giants, it did not impress me one bit. Now they're going to Carolina. Carolina is very impressible this year because, first of all, they are beating the teams that they need to beat. Yes, they are 5-0. But last week against Seattle, I got to give them a lot of credit. I loved Carolina +7. They play Seattle tough. Seattle does have problems with their offensive line, but here is the thing. Cam Newton is playing like a seasoned veteran. He is not making the same mistakes that he made in the past, which is very important for this team to take to the next level. Ron Rivera is playing very smart with this team, even though they themselves, injuries is a part of the NFL, but Ron Rivera is playing with the strengths. And one of the things that is a big strength all of a sudden is Greg Olsen, the tight end. He is having another career year in Carolina when their wide receivers have been decimated by injury this year. Now, a lot of people are looking at this game. Yeah, Philly's back. They're not back. You beat a team with the 30th ranked pass defense in the NFL. You should be. And like I said, Bradford had 3 interceptions, and they still had They had 4 turnovers in total, and they beat the Giants. Big deal. I'm not impressed by that.
Okay, right now, -3 is actually the more common market number. Jeff Cadillac recommending play on Carolina, -3. Jeff Cadillac, tell us about your website, jeffcadillac.com.
Okay, on jeffcadillac.com, you can review all the games every week for free. On Friday on Twitter at JeffCadillac1. I also do my best bet of the week. This year things have been topsy-turvy a little bit because there are teams that should be winning when they're losing, and there are teams that are losing when they should be winning. So, it's up in the air this year. But hey, you pick the games you like, discard the games you don't like.
Okay, topsy-turvy results, topsy-turvy things going on at jeffcadillac.com. Thanks so much, Jeff.